Hi guys, my name is Grace and I'm doing a pick a card reading about your personal power and what makes you extraordinary as a person. I hope this gives you inspiration. So let's proceed. Um, if you're this is card 1 and this is card 2. So post this video and pick. Okay. Hi guys. So this reading will be the personal power reading, guidance on what makes you extraordinary. If you're just curious about finding out what makes you extraordinary as a person, or just needing a little bit of guidance right now, then this could be the reading for you. So if you pick card number 1, then I asked the question, what makes you unique? And what the card is, Four of Swords, and it's about solitude. What makes you unique as a person, as an individual, is that you know when to rest and reflect. And it doesn't mean you are giving up, but rather just recharging before going back to battle. And also, you know and you choose your own battles. Also, you don't waste energy on things that doesn't contribute to your goals. That's what makes you unique as a person. And also, you're able to reflect on your actions, because not many people can do that. So that's a trait that you have. And it's helpful because it makes you check if you are still on the right path. It allows you to check whether you are still aligned with your purpose through reflection. And contemplating on your actions make you see the benefits and be grateful for the blessings in your life, which while also making sure you learn from your mistakes. Also, you are unique because you plan ahead. Yeah? And it's like you already have 3 different things planned for 3 different scenarios that could possibly happen. So, yeah, that's a good thing. Now, the second card is how do you transform, and I picked an angel guidance card for that. And the card for that is listen. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. So it's so on point, like with this reading. When I asked the question, how do you transform? How are you able to transform as an individual? Then this card came up, and it's about being in a quiet, receptive state, being like in a solitude, in a meditative mode. Ties in with the Four of Swords card. So, yeah, I hope you can see it clearly. So I'll zoom in a little bit. So, with that, it just, like how I read this card, is that while being in a solitude and contemplating state, that's when the angels' messages and guides come through you, and just be open to their messages. And it will come through in form, it will come through in the form of idea in your head. And this card also is about talking less and listening more. It is also encouraging you to use your unique ability to retreat, daydream, or meditate with the intention of listening to the angel's guidance. And surrender all the things that are worrying you. And during your deep thinking, work with your angels in partnership with them, and that is how you transform through healing. So that's the card's message. That's how you transform. I hope that resonated with you. So I picked a third card for the third question, which is, what's the source of your personal power? And with that, I got this card, visualization. Imagination, it's about imagination, focus, experience, and manifestation. And it's centered on the third eye chakra. So with this card, I asked the question, what's the source of your power? And how I read this card is that your ability to go within and really imagine the things that you want in life, that's the source of your power. So use it wisely. And also use it wisely in your favor. That's the message. Focus only on the positive. Only imagining your desires and best case scenarios. Try imagining it from the perspective of the best case scenario instead of the worst case scenario. And because what you think and visualize is what will manifest into your reality. That's why keep your thoughts positive. You already have this tool and you just have to use it properly. All the enemies, all the worries, give it to your angels for transformation. They'll transform it into like a positive and healing energy back to you. And also visualize your dreams as if they are already there, already in front of you, already surrounding you, and feel them like how do they look, how do they smell, how does it smell, and how does it taste like like your dream right in front of you happening. That's how you visualize. So that's the source of your power. You have this ability, just use it. Also, the message of this card is expand your view and therefore your experience of the possible. That's directly from the book. Expand your view and therefore your experience of the possible. Visualize it within and believe it will happen. Once you cultivate it within, it will manifest in your world. So what's important for your desires and goals to happen, it needs to happen. You need to believe it. At the same time, it needs to happen within so that it can happen like in your reality without. As within, so without. Start thinking and acting as if it has already come to fruition. And I recommend also that you have you should like the things that you've imagined, your goals and dreams, you should write about it or draw it or make a collage of like pictures about it, like a vision board. You can put it somewhere where you can see it every day, or you can just simply keep it somewhere safe. You can go back to it in the future, and you'll see. You probably see it manifesting in your future. That's usually what happens. And also, lastly, I noticed when I picked this card is 40, so that's 4 plus 0. If you can see, if it will focus, 40, so it's 4 plus 0. And the first card is a 4 of swords, so that's 4. And number 44 could be significant to you, or number 4, but that means that it's a sign of angel's presence in your life. So that's your reading. I hope it encouraged you. I hope it inspired you. I hope it resonated with you. And if you want a personal reading from me, you resonated with my messages, all my details are below. So thank you so much for listening and for watching. So this is the reading for you people who pick card number 2. So with this reading, I asked, first question is about what makes you unique as an individual. And the card that came up for that is 2 reverse card, and it's the King of Wands in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse. So how I read it, I was confused at first on how to read it because it's both reversed and it's a kind of a general reading. But how I read it is that with the King of Wands reverse, my first impression is that what makes you unique as an individual is that you know when to let go of control, and you are also open-minded, and you allow and consider other people's opinion. That's like the type of person that you are. And with this general reading, just take what resonates because it's very general. But yeah, I hope it resonates with you. Also, with the King of Wands in reverse, you are tolerant of other people and warm because it seems like you've been through a lot, and therefore you are a lot more understanding of other people. Also, what makes you unique as an individual is that you are a person who lives for today, and it's like with the 10 of Cups in reverse, it means that you don't search for this like emotional fulfillment because you live in the present. You know that emotional fulfillment isn't somewhere far away to seek because you are grateful with what you have now. You appreciate the things that you have now in your present. And it seems like you're a type of person that goes with the flow. So yeah, that's what makes you unique. Also, with the King of Wands in reverse, you are unique because you try and not compare yourself to other people because you know that all you need is right in front of you. And yeah, that's not very common actually, because nowadays people compare themselves to other people, but seems like you're not the type of person. So now the next question I ask is how do you transform as an individual? And I've got an angel guidance card for that, and it's change in direction. hope you can see it. Oh gosh. It fell down, but I'll pick it up later. With a change in direction card, the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future. So follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. I hope you can see it properly. I'll zoom in a little bit. So with that, how do you transform? Angels are encouraging you to change direction. For some people, that's that. And it could also be that you are currently experiencing changes. If that's the case for you, then this is just a confirmation that you are on the right path. So keep following the guidance. Keep going with the flow and following your heart. And also this signifies this massive change in your life, and you just being guided all the time by your angels. And it might be overwhelming for you because it's new and you are not used to it, but just trust. Even if it doesn't make sense right now, trust that in the long term it will be good. And also with the image of the card there, for some people it could be related to babies. However, it's having a baby or adoption. That could be a possible change in direction, but it could be applied to anything, maybe a change in career. But just changes in your life. And if it's not happening now, it will happen then. That's how you transform. Change in direction. And also, this change will be very transformative. These current changes that is happening in your life, it will only make you stronger and make you a better version of yourself. So the additional message is keep hanging in there. Okay? So, insight, that's how you transform. Also, another messages that's coming in right now is that you transform by simply getting control in your life and actively changing the direction that you're in. If you're not happy in your life currently and it's not satisfying your needs, then go search for something else. Change in direction. Ask your angels for guidance and meditate, and really you will know. Seek on the inside, seek within. You will know on the inside what you really want to do, what inspires you, and what really your passions are, so that you'll have an active part in creating this fulfilling life that you want for yourself. So yeah, that's the message. So now it's very ironic because the next card is about what's the source of your power. And with that, we got the insight card. So it's really like going within, and it's about understanding, awakening, awareness, and self-evaluation. And with the understanding, it's also very interesting because how I describe you are you've been through a lot, you have loads of experiences, so you have this like greater understanding in life and greater understanding with the people around you. And it's like you don't just trust, like with the insight card, the source of your power is that you can see through beneath the surface of people and situations. So use that really on your advantage. Also, straight from the book, this card is about, it says, recognize the higher truth beyond apparent limits. Honor the path you have walked so far and all you have become. Know thyself. As I already said, it was in line with the message from the previous card. You are someone with a lot of understanding. Yeah, I've already said that. And also, the source of your power is the ability to look within for answers. You simply don't believe in anything you see in the outside. Yeah, I've already said that. And like the media, you are very much connected to yourself, that you trust what you feel and your intuition. So it's just confirming that if you might have already know this, you might have like messages your intuition. Just trust your intuition because that's the source of your power. It will guide you to the right way. And also keep trusting your intuition because it seems like for some and for most of you, it's because it has kept you safe. Remember like how it has kept you safe many times. And you are also able to your true source of power is that you know yourself and what you want. You already know what you want. You just it feels like you just have to act upon it. Yeah. And if it's about change of direction in your life, then this is just a message that do it. Go for it. Also with this card is that you already know it, and that's the real source of your power. That's in that inner knowingness. So trust your inner knowing. Insight also allows empathy and compassion, and so that it gives you it makes you powerful by having insight. It makes you powerful within your relationships because you can communicate better because you have this empathy and compassion through your insights. And through insight, you are better able to make better choices in your life and creating the future you desire. So that's the message for you people who picked the card number 2. I hope most of the messages resonated with you, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you want to book a personal reading from me, then all my details are down below. Thank you so much for watching.